Welcome back to a classic Maury Rewind. Let's see if you can guess the results of this next story. You see, 18-year-old Kaitlyn wanted to prove to a man named Ricky that he fathered her daughter, Ileana. Here's the twist. Ricky was married to a woman named Sonia, and she was livid. Kaitlyn also claims that Ricky tells her he still loves her. We've given not only a paternity test, we gave Kaitlyn a lie detector test to get to the bottom. Did you know that he was married when you got together?
Yes, I did, Maury. He was having a separation, though, so.
And so, what happened when you found out that they got back together?
That was the most devastating thing that happened in my whole entire life, so.
When did you tell him you were pregnant?
When I was 4 months pregnant, I told him that I was pregnant. I saw him one day, and it was a big thing. He said he was going to be there for me. He said all this crazy stuff that
all
now
the right
is,
things.
Yeah, all the right things that would make me not.
And then he was back with her?
Yes.
Sonia?
I'm here.
When did you find out she was pregnant?
I found out when she was 7.5 months pregnant.
Oh, really?
That's right. And let me tell you something. You're devastated. You're devastated. How would you feel if you were married to him and he had a baby by another girl? You don't know what devastated is.
I did.
You have no idea what devastated is. You understand me? You're a child.
So are you? That's my child. That's my child. And Ricky, I'm not my child.
I take it out of her. I take it out of her more than you do. Know your place. The whole time.
Sonia, hold on. Kaitlyn, you're trying to tell me that he tells you still that he loves you?
Yes, he does, Maury.
Sonia, you think they look alike?
Honestly, no. When she first started coming around, when she was about 3 months pregnant, 3 months old, I thought she did look like him, and now that she's getting older.
Right.
But you know what? Either way, if that's his child, I'll support him like I did. I won't support her, but I'll support him.
$25 I would support him.
So what you told my producers is the only reason he denies this child is because of her.
Yes.
I'm to blame for you being a hoe and sleeping with somebody who's married. What did you expect? Did you expect to be happily ever after? No, honey, 4 years strong, and it's gonna stay that way. Non-factor.
And that's why he leaves you every 3 months, right? That's why he leaves you every 3 months for another woman. He's gonna knock up another bitch one day. So
I'm not DNA. I'm not sitting here for a
why
day.
you knock up another bitch in 2 months?
Do you want to be with him? Do you want to be with him?
You are, honey.
Maury, I do still love him. I'll be honest with you. I do love him. And that's the really heartbreaker of the whole thing because I do love him. He was my friend for years.
This is what Ricky had to say.
I made a terrible mistake cheating with Kaitlyn, and this whole situation is taking over me and Sonia's life. The day I had to sit down and tell my wife that I might be having a baby with another woman was the worst day of my life. I'm torn because I was told I was Ileana's father, and I trusted in that, only to have a bomb dropped on me that there were several other possibilities. I'm angry because Kaitlyn uses this child as a pawn against me. It's not about the good of Ileana, it's about her wanting to be with me. This is destroying my marriage. Kaitlyn blames my wife for my mistakes, and that's not right.
Here's Ricky. Ricky, come on out. In the beginning, you thought you could be the father, but then you heard what? What did you hear?
No, listen, I'm not denying her at all. I love this girl. I raise her. She comes to my house.
This
I take care
little
of her. Yeah, I love this girl. I want her to be my daughter. I love her. That's me right there. If she's mine, of course, I want to take care of her. But now, it's getting taken out of proportion. It really is. Okay, I did some wrong things. We split up, me and my wife. I got with her. Now, there was supposed to be just me and this other kid. Now, the other kid happens to be African-American. So when I seen her, I was like, okay, obviously, but now I find out the whole team's been up in this, so.
You know what Kaitlyn says? You still love her, you want to be with her.
I've told her I loved her, but I haven't told her any time recent.
Do you regret sleeping with Kaitlyn?
Huh? I can't say that either. Because if it's my daughter, then that means I regret my daughter.
Okay.
And I don't. I don't.
Here's the results of the lie detector test. You were asked if since getting back together with Sonia, has Ricky told you he loves you? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
You're gonna have to deal with those consequences, honey. Don't put your finger at me, but we're sitting here because of you.
You were asked if since getting back together with Sonia, have you and Ricky kissed? You said yes. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Does that make you any better? Huh? Does that make you feel good that you're trying trying to break up a marriage. You already had a child with him. What more do you want? At the end of the day, he's still coming over me.
When it comes to 6-month-old Ileana, Ricky, you are the father.